It was a cold and windy fall evening. The restaurants in the city were drawing people in with their sparkling windows. People inside were eating their meals with laughter, and the world outside was watching them silently. That outside world: wind-blown leaves, gray sidewalks, and a dog. A small, thin, dirty dog with tangled, dirty hair, eyes wide and tired. Shadow. Shadow had been waiting outside the same restaurant for weeks. People came and went, ignoring him in front of the door, sometimes passing by with a timid look. He just wanted some food. His stomach rumbled and the smell of meat was driving him crazy. He approached the glass door with his little paws, watching what was inside, then barked gently. If only someone would notice me, Shadow thought. Just give me some food. But no one stopped. Until Emma showed up. Emma stopped suddenly as she walked through the glass door of the restaurant. She was about to put on the glove she had taken out of her jacket pocket when a light barking sound reached her ears. When she turned her head, they locked eyes. The little dog, covered in dirt and grime, was sitting quietly, looking at her with hope in his eyes. Emma saw what no one else saw: a heart, a life, a scream. "Oh God," she said in a low voice. She bent down, held out her hand. Shadow reached for it without moving his head, without hesitation. It was as if he knew Emma, as if he had been waiting for her for years. Emma canceled her dinner. There was something more precious to her that evening than a plate of pasta. Shadow. When they got home, the first thing she did was to feed Shadow. She took out what was in the kitchen. Pieces of chicken, some cheese, breadcrumbs. Shadow licked the plates, then rested his head on Emma's legs, grateful. But Shadow's body was dirty, not just his stomach. He needed a shower. Emma turned on the warm water in the bathroom. Shadow was a little startled, but Emma's soft voice, the tender words that fell from her lips as she spoke to him, put him at ease. Emma gently shampooed and dried his fur. Gone was the dirty, ostracized dog, and in its place was a friend with soft fur and sparkling eyes. Shadow quickly settled into his new home. Emma's small apartment was like a palace for him. A soft bed, a warm blanket, regular meals every day, and most importantly, love. Days passed, months passed. Shadow was no longer the poor dog outside. He went to the park with Emma, played with the children, and slept at the end of the bed at night. Not a day went by without him looking Emma in the eye. Emma was the one who saved his life, who gave him a second chance. But you know what was the best thing? Now when they passed the restaurant, Shadow never looked back. Because that's where he was abandoned, where he was ignored. And Emma's side became his home. He wasn't invisible there, he was precious. One day Emma wrote in her diary, "Shadow may have been a stray dog, but now he is the heart of my home. I am grateful every day that he chose me." Shadow was no longer just a dog. He was a symbol of a second chance, of love and of being noticed. And every morning he looked Emma in the eye and said, "Thank you for seeing me. Now I will see you forever." Like the video and subscribe to our channel.